Hello and welcome to your mobility warm up. We're going to get our joints ready as well as our muscles to perform. When you're ready, meet me on your mat and let's get started. We're going to take our feet out right outside the hips and slowly fold, reaching the hands for the toes. Tuck the chin and look behind you. Stay here for 1 second, turning the back of the legs on. And then bend the knees, pull the heels in, and sit into a deep squat. Let's bring the palms together, pressing the elbows to the insides of the knees and open up the hips. Very good. If it feels good to sway side to side and to find more space, try it out. Let's reach the left hand for the right ankle. We're going to reach the right arm high, find a twist to wake up the spine and open up the chest. Nice job. Bring that right hand down, connect it to the left ankle, reach the left arm high, find a twist, waking up the spine, opening up that shoulder and chest on the left side. Very good. Bring it down to center, lift the hips high, straighten the legs, and point the toes forward. Find that fold. Fingertips to the mat, press into the mat and separate the shoulder blades, waking up that back. Good. When you're ready, pull the heels in, sit into that deep squat one more time. Pressing the palms together, driving the elbows to the insides of the knees, open up the hips. If you found the sway before, give it a shot again. Very good. Let's connect the left hand to that right ankle and reach the right arm high. Find your twist. Good. Bring it down. Left hand to the sky, right hand to the left ankle. Very good. Bring the hands down. Reach the arms up overhead and stand into your squat. From your squat to your stand. There you go. We're going to work on the hips, opening up the hips with some hip cars. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. I want you to lift your left knee high. Take the knee out to the side, and the knee faces the floor as you then step it down. We're going to reach the right knee high, swing it out to the side, bring it behind you, and then place it down. The next one we do, we're going to follow it with a curtsy lunge. Reach the left knee high, swing it to the side, and then step the foot back at a diagonal behind you and take it into a lunge. Good. Step it back to center. Right knee comes high. Swing it out to the side, around behind you. That foot comes at a diagonal. Take a curtsy lunge. Good. Stand it tall. Let's do that one more time. Left knee high. Swing it out. Take it behind you and into that curtsy lunge. Good. Working on our balance to warm up through this mobility flow. Knee high, out to the side, behind you for that curtsy. Nice job. Step it to center. We're going to take it to some single leg deadlifts with a reach. Again, staying where in the hip region and in those hamstrings. My right leg is going to be my stance leg. If you need assistance with balance, bring that left foot behind you for a kickstand position. We're going to flat back, find your hinge, reach the arms out in front. Good. Bring that knee high, and then set the foot down in front. Toes pull back towards the face, and we're going to reach down to find that hamstring and then reach high overhead. Good. Again, find your single leg deadlift. Maybe that left leg floats up behind you as you reach the arms out in front. Find a tabletop position with your back. Good. Bring it in, bring that knee up, and then set the heel down in front of you and reach for the foot, finding a hamstring stretch. Good. Once you find that stretch, flatten out that left foot. The right foot comes to the tip toe as you reach the arms overhead. Good, let's go to the other side. The left leg will be my stance leg. If you need support for balance, that right foot is your kickstand. Find your deadlift and reach the arms out in front. Good, as you bring it up tall, that right knee comes up, and then you're gonna set that right heel down on the floor in front of you, pulling the toe back towards the face, reaching the fingers for the toes, find the hamstring stretch, and then that foot goes flat. Left foot comes to tiptoe, arms reach overhead. Good, let's try that again. Left, single leg, deadlift. If that right leg can float up behind you, practice on balance. Reach the arms out in front. Find that tabletop back. Good, draw the foot in, up to a high knee. Check in with your balance, squeeze the core. Right foot comes to the mat, heel down. Pull the hips back and find that hamstring stretch, reaching for the toes. Pull that toe back towards the face. Flatten that right foot out. Left foot comes to the tiptoe. We're gonna reach overhead. Very good. We're gonna wake up the shoulders. We're gonna start with some shoulder cars. So we're gonna reach our arm, take your right arm out in front, reach it up. Palms facing to the left until you can no longer go back. At that point, I want you to turn your palm out to the right and swing the arm behind you. At the bottom position, the palm is going to be facing out. The top of your palm will face your leg. We're going to go in the opposite direction. Lift that right arm up behind you until you can no longer lift with the palm up or the palm down. Then you're going to lift the palm up and bring that arm back overhead. Let's try that again. Reach that right arm out in front of you at a little bit of a diagonal. Take it overhead. Turn the palm out as the arm comes behind you, reaching behind you. Bring the outside of that palm next to that right thigh. Good, we're gonna go backwards. Lift the palm towards the ceiling. When you need to, turn that palm in as you bring the arm back overhead and back to its starting position. Good, we're gonna go to the left side. Reach that left arm out in front at a little bit of a diagonal, reaching overhead. The palm is facing inward right now. Until you need to, turn that palm to the back, swooping the arm behind you, nice and slow. The top of the palm will come down next to the left thigh. Good, we're gonna go backwards. Lift the arm up, keep it straight. Palm comes up until you can no longer lift it without turning the palm in, bringing the arm up and over, in front and back down to the starting position. Good, let's do that one more time. Reach that left arm out at a diagonal, bring it up overhead. When you're ready, turn that palm behind you and slowly swoop the arm down, bringing the top of that left palm to the left thigh. Let's go backwards. Lift the palm up towards the ceiling. When you need to, turn that palm out, bring the arm back overhead and in front, right back to its starting position. Nice job. We got some good shoulder mobility in there. Bring it to the back of your mat. We're going to take a forward fold, reaching for the toes. You can bring a bend to the knees and maybe connect the chest to the thighs. Then you're going to connect the hands to the mat and walk it out to your plank. Once you get there, I want you to push through the palms and squeeze the core. You're going to pull apart the shoulder blades, feeling like you're rounding your upper back. Squeeze everything here, pressing the palms in, separating the shoulder blades and squeezing the core. Good, now keep the arms straight and sink the chest down like you're going to kiss the shoulder blades together. Good, if you need to modify this plank, you can come down to your knees, letting the toes come to the mat as well. Let's try that again. Push through the palms, separate the shoulder blades, squeezing the core. Pull the shoulder blades apart. Good, now sink the chest towards the mat like you're gonna kiss the shoulder blades together. Very good, and if you're on your knees modified, or If you're in your plank position, slowly lower to the mat. Fully release your body weight to the mat, and then however you can, make your way back up to that plank position. Maybe you're going to stay in a modified plank position. We're going to release into an eccentric push-up again, lowering down as slow as you can. Release all of your weight and then push it back up. If you're in that full high plank, lower down nice and slow, eccentric push-up, all of the weight on the mat, and then back to that starting position. Let's do one more. Eccentric push-up down, release all the way to the mat, and then find your way back. Bend the knees and walk the hands in from that plank. We're going to slowly roll up. As slow as you possibly can. I want you to stack one vertebrae on top of the other. At the top, you're going to give me a shoulder roll up, back, and down. Very good. Let's bring it back down to a tabletop position. We're going to take some cat-cows to wake up that spine, tucking the toes. We're going to start by tucking the hips, pulling the belly up and in, rounding the upper back, and tucking the chin. Take a big deep breath in and then sigh all of the air out. Very good. We're going to move in the opposite direction. We're going to lift the hips, drop the belly, press the heart forward and lift the chin. Take a big deep breath in and then exhale, let everything go. One more time. Tuck the hips, pull the belly up and in, round the spine and tuck the chin. Take a big deep breath in and exhale. Good. Lift the hips, drop the belly, press the heart forward and lift the chin. Take a big deep breath in and sigh it out. Very good. Push the hands back, walking into a kneeling position. We're going to work on our wrist for just a second. I want you to hold on to your right wrist with your left hand and let your palm come to the ceiling. If you can press the palm out by pointing the fingers toward the ground. And then slowly we're going to make a circle by using the pinky, drawing the pinky over to the left, the fingers up towards the face, and then using the thumb to go in a slow circle until the palm faces forward again. Good, let's do that one more time. Use the pinky side, draw it to the left, fingers come up towards the face, slowly circling out that wrist. Good, let's go the opposite direction. We're gonna use the thumb side, bring the palm up towards the face, pinky side goes down, palm faces out. One more time. Use the thumb side to bring the wrist up. Palm faces you. Pinky side goes over to the left and the palm comes back down. Very good. Shake that out. We're going to hold on to the left wrist with the right hand, and we just do that to keep everything still so that our wrist can really get the mobilization that it needs. Fingers are going to point towards the floor. Palm is facing out. We're going to use that pinky side, drawing it to the right, pulling the palm back towards your face, and then using the thumb side to go down towards the left to bring that palm back out facing the screen. Good. One more time. Lift the pinky side, circle it up towards the face. Thumb side goes down, fingers shoot back towards the floor. Good. We're going to go the opposite direction. Thumb side comes up. Palm faces you. Pinky side goes down. Open up that palm, fingers towards the floor. One more time. Wrist circles to the left, around, palm faces you. Pinky side goes down to the right, and the palm ends right where we started. Good. You can shake those wrists out. Let's take it to the ankles. Find yourself in a seat. If you noticed, we sat with the toes tucked and you were able to stretch out the bottom of the foot and the back of the toe, making sure you have plenty of mobility in the bottom of the foot. So I want you to bring your right knee to your chest. We're going to elevate it and hold it here so that we can get some mobility in the ankles. I want you to pull the toe towards the face. Pinky side moves out. You're going to circle as slow as you can. Good. One more time. Pinky toe moves out. In a circle, pointing the toe towards the floor. The toe moves towards the left and then back towards you. We're going to go the opposite direction. Thumb, big toe moves out to the left, circling down, around to the right, back facing up. Big toe leads the circle. Nice and slow circle so that ankle can get all of this range of motion that's available. Good. We're going to switch legs. Right leg goes down, left knee comes into the chest. Squeeze the left knee as close as you can and then pull that left toe towards your face. We're going to lead with the pinky, finding that circle through the ankle joint. As big of a circle as you can make, as much space as you can find, as slow as you can go. Good, let's go the other direction. Big toe leads the direction of this circle. Very good, nice and slow, last one. Very good, let's bring it to a tabletop position. We're gonna step our right foot out to the side, waking up that inner thigh on the right side. So my fingertips stay to the mat, my right leg is elongated, and I'm just gonna come to that tabletop and then slowly sit back, finding a stretch in that right thigh. We'll do that a couple of times. Very good. If you want to point that toe up to the sky, rock forward, and sit back, hips to heel. Good, one more time. Good, let's switch sides. Left leg comes out long, toes point out front. We're gonna rock forward in that tabletop position and then rock back to find a stretch in that left thigh. Bringing it forward and then sitting it back. Good, let's do that one more time. Good, now point the toe up towards the ceiling and find that rocking position again. Up to the tabletop, back to sit the hips to the heel. Last one. Very good, both knees come in underneath you. Tucking the toes. Let's lift the hips into a forward fold. Big deep breath in, let it all go. Slow roll to the top. Stacking one vertebrae at a time on top of one another. Big shoulder roll up, back, and down. And there you have it, a mobility warm-up. You're ready to go.